How do you go about reaching people at the right time, the right people at the right time? Well, the answer is you need to know who the right people are. So we need to really understand, who buys our thing and is happy with it, and who gets great results out of the thing that we do, the product or the service. What difference does it make to them? First of all, the way to find out the right people to talk to, regardless of time, is going to be looking at your existing customers, right? Somebody pays you and presumably makes testimonials and has a great time working with you. And what is it about them that made them want to buy that at the right time? They bought from you and they stick around. Where you might do customer discovery and find out at the beginning, right from the go-to-market of a brand new product or service, you would kind of test the market, right? And you would figure out, who might want this and what do they think about it? Well, you're in a blessed position if you already have customers, you already have people who pay you for what you do. Let's go out and ask them exactly why, like re-interview them on a regular basis and say, what position were you at when you bought from us? What was really in your head? What was troubling about your business? What made you take that leap that you understood this was valuable? And then what made you stick around? Was it what you originally thought? Was it actually better? What's going on there? Like, why do you pay us? Because what we can do then is take that information and kind of reverse engineer that into, oh, okay, it's not what we thought. People felt a certain way, and we can tap into that emotional hook, right? And we can say, oh, maybe it turns out that it wasn't our excellent quality of, I don't know, let's say art or drawing, right? It was in fact that we provided them with such an awesome vendor experience that they didn't have to worry anymore. And they were spending a lot of time tying together all their resources from different vendors. And we were able to take that time away because we did such a good job, and we provided them with what they wanted, and it was good, but the actual provision of what they wanted was what mattered. Well, we can tune all our messaging then around that. The answer to being the right person is understanding who's already paying you and looking at why they did and trying to turn that into messaging that hooks other people like that. Let's say you have the right people and you know who you want to talk to, and you maybe even have accumulated a list of them, right? Thing we shouldn't take for granted is being able to find the right people. Let's say we know how to find the right people, and we can do that. And that's an art unto itself that, marketing and lead gen people should get paid, because it's a lot of work to find those people, even when we do understand them, and the personas and psychographic, demographic, behavioral data, all those things. Like that's real stuff. And, we should thank them for being the scientists of those data. Then you need to think about, how do I talk to them at the right time? And this is where you don't know what the right time is. So really what you need to do is think about, how can I effectively and cost efficiently be in front of people kind of all the time and being attentive but not annoying. This is why you need to watch a commercial on TV, or see a message in a retargeting kind of mode 9 different times maybe before you do a buy, because we don't know what the right time is. We just know that we need to be in front of them and top of mind when the right time does happen. And that's where marketing and drip campaigns, touch points, and all those different channels that we can reach people on, that's what happens. It isn't that we've reached them at the right time, it's that we reach them all the time, or often enough that when the right time happens, they have now been educated and understand the message and the value that we can provide, and they'll come in and book a call because, I've heard about your company, I'm not sure where, but I know what you do, and I know it matches to a problem that I have right now. Could we talk about that? That's buyer intent. And when it all fits together, then you put the excellent salesperson in front of them with an excellent experience that makes it easy to buy. And that's the magic formula. How do you put yourself in front of people all the time, being attentive but not annoying? I think the answer there is this is where content marketing comes in, and kind of inbound marketing, because you need to provide value all the time. If you're intruding on somebody's inbox or somebody's LinkedIn, maybe in an ad or something of that value, you need to provide them value all the time, right? How can I move someone forward even when they're not my customer? So how can I get someone to associate my brand and my value with things were essentially for free, right? Can I expose my expertise to them? Can I move them forward and always provide value in every interaction, because then what they're going to do is associate my brand and my messaging with something that they should open. Email is a great way to do this. I mean, you're typically going to find that there's always an email campaign in there. And there are excellent companies that you will receive their email on a regular basis and you'll actually open it and you'll actually read it because they provide you interest or value. They're not an intrusion on your time. So I know when, vendor X sends me an email every Friday, that there's actually probably something in there that I want to read, or I click on their newsletter because they provide really good articles and things that I want to know about, or they always have some resource that I can go download from their website. That takes a lot of time and energy to develop. You really think about content matters because it gives value. If I'm always in front of someone giving value and they know what I do to get paid, they're much more inclined to buy from me at the time that they actually need the thing. So I think value is the key equation or key variable there. You always need to give somebody something valuable when you touch base with them. If it's all about promoting you, then that's not going to be valuable to them. And that's probably going to be an unsubscribe or a block or, something that just you're easy to ignore, if you aren't moving people forward.